Okay, who's ready to see the first variations for Premium and Luxe boxes for December? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope each and every one of you are having a great day today. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope that you got to eat a lot of really good food, spend time with your family, your loved ones. Maybe you started decorating for Christmas. I actually started doing a little bit myself. Got a little tree over here, and I went with silver and blue and a white tree, and then I don't know, I just wanted to try a little bit something different, so I started putting out like blue makeup products and skincare products, and then like some silvery, I don't know, I'm trying, working with what I got here. But yes, today's video we're going to be going over the variations for both the Winter Luxe box, the Premium box, as well as talking about the choice items for the January boxes. So yes, if this is something that you're interested in, make sure to take a quick second and hit that subscribe button, and now let's get into it. Okay, so in this video we're going to be going by the Winter Luxe variation. We're going to switch over to the choice items for the January box, and then we'll come back to the Premium variation. And just to be clear, none of this has been confirmed by Boxycharm. This is just what's been spotted out there on Instagram and through surveys, and some images have been leaked out there somewhere. I don't know how this happened, but it did, and yay me, we're going to talk about it. Alright, so first off, let's talk about the Winter Luxe variation. Now traditionally, Boxycharm does a really good job with their Winter Luxe boxes. Like every year, like since it started, I think they always kind of try to blow it out of the water when it comes to the Luxe variation. And this one looks so good, so I'm really happy with this one. So the first one that we have, this is from the brand Do It For Gods, and it's the Weekend Glow Challenge Mask Set. So we're starting off the variation with our skincare products. The next skincare product that we have is from Herbivore, which is truly one of my favorite skincare brands out there. I don't have a lot from them, but what I have I really enjoy, and just something about the products just looks so beautiful, and like something you want to keep on display all the time, and I've heard really good things about it, so I'm just excited about Herbivore. But this is the Cloud Jelly Plumping Hydrating Serum. Really hope I get this variation because I really want that product. I've heard really good things about it. Okay, now that's the last of the skincare. This is actually a very heavy makeup heavy variation. So the rest of the items in here are just makeup. Starting off with an eyeshadow palette. This is from Mally Beauty, and it's called the Best Dressed Lids Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. I've honestly never tried much from Mally Beauty. I've gotten a couple of eyeliners, and like their waterproof ones, they're very good, by the way. But that's about it. I really just don't have much experience with the brand, but this eyeshadow palette looks so beautiful. I would be very happy to have it in my collection. Then next we have not one, but two items from Anastasia Beverly Hills, or here on out ABH. These are both part of the choice items you could have gotten. The first item is their Brow Freeze. I seriously want to try this so bad. I've heard tons of good things about it, and if you watched my last video going over the items you could potentially get in December, I talked about that a little bit more, showed some pictures, and there were a lot of people who had a lot of feedback about the product drying out or having like these little weird spots that show up in it. If you want to know more what I'm talking about, I'll have that video linked down below, and check it out. Let me know what you think of it. The second ABH item is the face palette. This is more of a recent launch for ABH, and it's so pretty. I am very curious to see how this one looks in person. The packaging looks beautiful. The colors they chose look beautiful. And just as a refresher, there were a lot of, when I went through reading the reviews for this, there was a lot of concern over the highlighter. A lot of people had a lot to say about that highlighter, so I'm looking forward to, if I get that variation, I would love to be the judge of that and see how it does. Just because at this point, it's got my curiosity piqued. So I would just love to see it. Now switching over, we have a makeup setting spray from the brand Moonlit Cosmetics. I think we got their eyeshadow primers here lately. The primer's pretty nice, so we'll see how this does. I don't really have a lot of information on it. But moving on, now we're going to One Size Beauty. We've been getting them a lot more frequently in the box. I've only gotten like the makeup setting spray. I think that's all I've gotten from them, so I would love to have more from them. Or not the makeup setting spray, the makeup melting spray. Okay, if y'all hear some weird noises in the background, I think my gliders are waking up, so just a little heads up there. But this is the Secure the Blur from One Size Beauty. Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. It's a mouthful. I have not read any reviews on it. I haven't had time to prep for this video. With Thanksgiving and everything, I just haven't had a chance to really look into it. So if you have this in your collection, can you please let us know what you think of it. Drop a comment down below. The next item we have is something that I have in my personal collection, the Stunna Lip Paint from Fenty Beauty. The one that I have is the original red, universally flattering red lipstick. I don't know what shade we're going to be getting in Boxycharm, because they did expand the shade range for that lipstick because it was so popular, and honestly I kind of hope it's one of more of the newer shades, one of the mauvier shades or a nude or something. The formula is so stunning. It doesn't dry down completely matte. It is still like if you kiss or touch it, it's going to come off, but I don't mind it because it's so comfortable. It feels amazing. It doesn't crack. It doesn't do anything weird. You can sip on a straw, go eating, do whatever you need to do, and somehow, even though it's not completely matte, it still keeps its impact. Like, it doesn't fade away. It's a very interesting formula, and the packaging is beautiful. Honestly, it looks like a fancy ass nail polish. So beautiful. And I think that is everything that comes in this variation. Like I said, this is a very makeup heavy variation, and just me, I'm not needing any new skincare at the moment. I'm simplifying my routine, and I'm trying to cut down on a lot of stuff that I have. So that's the only reason. If you're more of a skincare lover, this may not be a variation that you'll enjoy, but if you are a makeup lover wanting to try out some new stuff, some good stuff, I think this would be really good for you. So this variation, just the rating that I'm going to get it is like a 4 out of 5. Maybe 5 out of 5, because it does have that herbivore product, and I really like that. And Dew of the Gods is really good skincare as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and give that like a 5. That's a really, really amazing variation. Alright, so now switching over to our January box, we're going to be talking about our choice items. Now, I don't remember the date right offhand, but we'll have it somewhere here on the screen so that you can go ahead and mark your calendars for it. The first item we have for our base box, this is from Wonder Beauty, and it's the Sweet Escape palette. Now, at the time of filming this, this palette hasn't been released yet. So I don't know if it's going to be released before we get our January boxes, or if it's going to be like a December launch, and we'll be able to see a better picture of it. Now, if I can find any photos of this palette, I will make sure I include them in this video. Hopefully I can find it. Wonder Beauty, they have some of the best eyeshadow palettes. They kind of get overlooked when it comes to the eyeshadow palette world, but they're solid. Their mattes are beautiful, the shimmers are beautiful, extremely sparkly, just there's such a glisten to them that is so beautiful. If you get this palette, I mean, without even seeing it, I already know I'm going to enjoy it. As long as the color story is like a tropical color story, I think it'll be really nice. The second choice item is also from ABH. This is their Dip Brow Gel. Now, I actually have this in my collection. Hold on. So I think everyone remembers their classic ABH Dip Brow. I think in 2016, that product had a hold on everyone. It was so easy to use, and if you were trying to get that bold, super defined eyebrow, that was your go-to product. This is a mix between that and then their clear brow gel. I've talked about their brow gel in the past, and it's like cement for your brows. So it's that with a bunch of pigmentation to it. I've already done my brows now, so I'm not going to be able to use them, but I just wanted to show you guys. It has like the tiniest little baby spoolie here. It's really good for getting a lot of control, but I will say that a lot of product gets bunched up here on the tip of it, so just use like I'm doing here, use the package to just kind of get some of that off of there, and then you can go in. But what I like to do as a little tip is to go through with clear gel, go ahead and like prep your brows that way, and then this, you don't have to go so aggressively with it. You can take lighter strokes and then slowly build up the pigmentation. For me, if you go straight in with this right away, it just deposits so much color, and it can get a little bit out of hand very quickly. But that's just a little tip from me to you. And also, if you have a couple of spots you want to add a little bit more pigmentation to it, where it collects so much product there in the end, just take a brush, angled liner brush, and just dip into that, and then you can go more precise in your eyebrow. Love this product. They have a really great shade range, and it's awesome. But yeah, that is your second choice for the base box. Alright, so now switching over to our premium box. For our first choice, this is from the brand Hyde, and it's their premium foundation. Honestly, I have never heard of this brand before, and it's a name that would stand out to me if I had. I've not come across it before. But whenever we were talking about this in our meeting, so many people in the meeting knew about it, and it apparently had like the greatest reviews. It's really, really nice. but it's just, you know, that's news to me. So they say this is a medium to full coverage foundation and is suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and oil-free. So it's an extremely lightweight formula that's buildable. That is my kind of foundation. I'm honestly not like a full coverage foundation queen. I'm okay if some of my imperfections come through. I'm okay, you know, I'd rather my skin feel more comfortable than full coverage. But this one, with it being so lightweight and it just gliding over the skin, it's sweat resistant, it won't clog your pores. I'm really interested about this, or interested in this. I can't get my thoughts straight. It's even good for people with acne, if you have under eye bags, wrinkles, tattoos, scars, hyperpigmentation. Like, this sounds so good. They're saying that it is a undetectable foundation. That's my kind of foundation. I don't want to feel like it's there. Speaking of foundation, guys, if my face looks a little bit weird in this video, I was watching TikTok and watching all the videos and people doing like the contouring where they go down like this. And it looks so bad and it's so warm toned. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I grabbed like a contour shade, but I actually went in with a bronzer and the bronzer ended up being too warm. And my face looks really, really odd right now. I even tried a different eye look. I tried to contour in my nose. My face does not, like I'm looking at the viewfinder and I don't look like me. It doesn't look right. I'd appreciate it if anyone has any feedback on my makeup, you know, drop some suggestions or recommendations down below. I promise it won't hurt my feelings, but I'm just trying something different. But yes, foundation. So this isn't available at Sephora or Ulta that I could find just doing my really quick search. So make sure you go to their website and go through the shade range and look to see, like go ahead and get your shade ready and marked if this is what you really want. The shade range on foundations, concealers, stuff like that, always go fast whenever Boxycharm Choice opens up. The second item that we have is for the skincare lovers, and this is from a really, really good brand, Volition Beauty. I have loved every product that I've gotten from them. Love them so much. But this is a new one for me. This is their Strawberry Sea Brightening Serum. Tons of really good reviews. It's supposed to be a really good product. The next item you could get in your premium box, this is from Wolfe Cosmetics, and this one actually is a repeat. We've gotten it in the box before. I think it was in a Luxe box, but it is the On The Glow palette. This is a really nice palette. I've been a real big fan of Wolfe Cosmetics here lately, and this one has a little bit of everything that you need for a complete look. And I'm sorry I don't have it to show you right now. I tried finding it in preparation for this video, but I don't know if I've just misplaced it or it's gotten knocked behind a drawer, or I don't know. I don't know where it is. If I can find it, I'll make sure I have it on, you know, here with me. But I'll definitely have some pictures here on the screen so you can see what it looks like. That one, if you don't already have in your collection, definitely choose this. It is so beautiful. You're going to enjoy it. And the last item for the premium choice, this is from LYS. I love me some LYS. But this is the Bright Glow and Hydrate Serum. I have had this one on my list. I've been really wanting to try this, so for me, it would be hard to choose between the Volition Beauty Strawberry Sea Serum and then this one. So personally for me, and for premium box, I would choose the foundation and one of the serums. Probably the LYS, because that one seems a little bit more like skincare prep for makeup. I think that would be a really good combination. The foundation and that would be a good set to have. But yes, now that we've gone through all the choices that are coming up for the January boxes, let's switch back over to December and talk about the premium variation. And again, this hasn't been confirmed. First item we have, this is from Luxe Beauty. I'm filming. I'm almost done. I just got the last little bit here to talk about.
Man, I just do not care.
God, you're crazy. That's staying in the video. Okay,
what?
So what? Okay, so if I remember where I was at, I think I was on the first item. This is from Luxe Beauty, and this is the Midnight Deseos eyeshadow palette. I know I'm butchering that, but as far as the palette itself, it's so beautiful. I love the packaging for it. It looks like there's some really, like the picture isn't good that I have here in front of me. It almost looks like there's some chunky glitters in there, but that may not be the case. But the colors that they chose in the story is so beautiful. I could easily see this one being like an everyday palette for me. So pretty. And of course, it's Luxe Beauty. They have a beautiful formulation on their highlighters, eyeshadow palettes, all of them are so good. The next item we have in the variation is from the Grown Alchemist, and this is the Anti-Pollution Primer. Then from Complex Culture, this is a new one I hadn't seen before. It's the All Eyes Brush Trio. And Complex Culture, I've gotten several of their face brushes whenever I had Ipsy Glam Bag and Plus back in the day, and the Glam Bag Ultimate that they had. They sent a lot of their brushes through there, and so they are some of the softest brushes I've ever owned in my collection. They have a very elegant look to them, very sophisticated. They feel very comfortable to hold. They're really nice. So I'm expecting the eyeshadow brushes to be very nice. Then we have more eyeliner. This is from Beauty for Certain. It's an eyeliner duo. And the only reason why I say more eyeliner, it just seems like we've been getting a lot here lately. Eyeliners, several mascaras, which, I'm wearing the Complex Culture mascara right now, and I love that formula. And also I want to thank a girl in my previous video. I was talking about the issues I was having with my mascara, and she came up with a way to help me remove my mascara without ruining my face. I did it, I tried it, and it worked beautifully. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Then next we have a Serum Balm Hydrating Lip Oil, and this is from Makeup Beauty Official. It's their Instagram handle. I'll have their name on the screen. But it's another lip oil. There's nothing wrong with the brand, nothing wrong with a lip oil per se, but we've been getting a lot of lip oils here lately. Again, that's another one of those items I wish they would just take a seat back and kind of chill with it a little bit. And the last item in this particular variation is from Ciate London, or as Devin likes to call it, C8. This is the Watermelon Dewy Setting Spray. Ciate London has a very, very nice setting spray formula. I've tried the other, not this particular one, but I've tried other variations that they have, and they're all really, really nice. So yes, that is everything for the premium variation. We've talked about Luxe, we've talked about Premium, we've talked about January Premium and Base Box. Guys, make sure you take a second to come to the comments section. Let me know which item you're most excited about. Are you more hyped up for the Luxe box? You know, are you a skincare junkie or a makeup lover, or are you more into the premium box? Those brushes and that Treluce Beauty eyeshadow palette look real nice and premium. But yeah, thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. Again, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a great day or not whenever watching this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!